Hey everyone, it's Jed Joling with eXp Realty here in Southern Oregon, and I've got a Southern Oregon market update for you today, which is October 24th. We're going to go over what the market stats are currently for right now in this last week, and then also we're going to go over the interest rates and some previous numbers from September. So right now we have 1,307 actively listed single-family residences on the market between Jackson and Josephine counties. Where we are from a year ago, we are up 13.7% from that number last year. This last week, we had 89 new listings hit the market, 96 went pending, 76 closed, and 31 off the market due to expired or canceled listing contracts. And if we compare that to the 4-week average that we're running, we were down 15 and a quarter on the new listing count, down 5 and a quarter on the pending count, and down 2 and a quarter on the closed count. So overall slowing down just a little bit from what we've been seeing the last 4 weeks. And if we compare this week to the same week last year, we were actually up on the new listings. We were up 15.7%, up 24% on the pending listing count. The same week last year, we only saw 73 pending listings, and then up just 3% on the closed listing count in comparison to the same week this last year. Out of our 89 new listings we had last week, 12 of those have already gone pending, which represents a 13.5% of the new listings from that previous week. Overall, if we just take this snapshot and we look at the 4-week average and the current inventory we are looking at 3.85 months of inventory for Jackson and Josephine County, meaning that if we stopped all new listings today, theoretically, it'd take us just about 4 months to run out of what we have currently on the market. Interest rates. The current 30-year average for 30-year national average for a conventional mortgage is sitting at 6.91%. Now that has gone up quite a bit from where we were just a few weeks ago. The FHA 30-year national average is at 6.38%, which has also come up. In comparison to where we were a year ago, though, that conventional was at 7.9%, and the FHA was at 7.33%, so we're about 1% lower than where we were a year ago. But here in the last few weeks, since the interest rates had dipped, we have seen them begin to rise again. There's some movement in the 10-year Treasury bond yield that has caused some of that. Also, some of the numbers such as the credit card debt at an all-time high, the national debt at an all-time high, and a higher inflation numbers last month than expected are all causing some movement in the 10-year Treasury bond that all then reflects in the mortgage rates, causing them to go upwards. So we, looking at the data and doing some reading this morning, wouldn't expect to see the interest rates go up much higher. It's always possible, but wouldn't expect to see them based off what I was reading. But they might hang out up there for a little bit before coming back down in the end. Right now, the market is definitely still moving. I've definitely heard some feedback from some, though, that are waiting for lower rates, waiting for those rates to get down under 6%, maybe waiting till the election season is over. The election cycles always seem to cause a little bit of stir in the markets, and so there's certainly some people holding their cards until that is up. And seasonally, it is just going into the slower time of the year for real estate, so it's no surprise that things are tending to slow down a little bit. Looking at some numbers from September for Jackson County, the average cumulative days on market for listing in Jackson County was 58 days. Those listings were selling on the average for 95.5% of their list price, and we were sitting on an absorption rate of 4.3 months. So it was taking about 4.3. We had about 4.3 months of inventory, essentially. For Josephine County in September, we were seeing the cumulative days on market at 65 days, so a little bit higher in Jackson County. We were seeing the average sale to list ratio at 95% and the absorption rate at 5.5 months. So overall, things were moving a little slower and selling for a little less on the average in Josephine County. And then as an overall for Jackson and Josephine County, for September of 2024 compared to September of 2023, we were down 5.8% on the number of listings sold. So we did not quite make it to what we had sold in September of 2023, but we weren't too far off, being just about 6% off of that mark. That's all I have as far as the data goes for our local market today. And of course, if you have questions, or you're looking to buy, you're looking to sell, or just want to be informed about something, feel free to reach out. My phone number is 541-761-7770. And if you like email, my email is jedjoling@gmail.com. So thank you for taking the time to watch this, and we'll catch up with you soon. Thanks.